Is your Maytag dryer running but not heating? The most common culprits are a faulty thermal fuse, a bad heating element in electric models, or a malfunctioning gas igniter in gas models. This video will guide you through diagnosing and fixing these issues to get your dryer back up and running. The thermal fuse is a critical safety device in Maytag dryers that prevents overheating by cutting power if temperatures become dangerously high. To test the thermal fuse, first unplug the dryer to ensure safety. Then locate the fuse, which is usually positioned near the blower housing. Use a multimeter set to continuity mode to check the fuse. An intact thermal fuse will show very low resistance, typically 0 to 1 ohms, indicating continuity. If there's no continuity, the fuse has blown and needs replacement. The heating element generates the heat in electric dryers. To test it, first ensure safety by unplugging the dryer. Step 1. Always unplug the dryer before working on it to prevent electrical shock. Step 2. Remove the back panel to access the heating element, which is typically located there. Step 3. Use a multimeter to test the heating element for continuity and resistance. For a good heating element, you should see around 10 to 15 ohms of resistance. If the multimeter shows infinite resistance, the element is burnt out and needs to be replaced. In gas dryers, the gas igniter is a ceramic rod that glows to ignite the gas burner. When faulty, it prevents the dryer from heating. To test the igniter, first disconnect power and gas for safety. Use a multimeter on the resistance setting to check continuity. When cold, the igniter should show under 1 ohm of resistance. If the igniter shows high resistance or doesn't glow during operation, it needs replacement. Symptoms include clicking sounds but no flame ignition. Begin by ensuring safety. Unplug the dryer from the electrical outlet to prevent any risk of electric shock during the repair. Next, remove the back panel. Use a screwdriver to remove the screws securing the panel, then carefully pull it away from the dryer. Locate the thermal fuse, typically near the blower housing. Disconnect the wires from the old fuse using pliers if needed. Install the exact replacement thermal fuse. Connect the wires securely to the new fuse terminals. Reattach the back panel and secure it with the screws. Ensure everything is properly aligned. Plug the dryer back in and test it on a heat cycle to confirm the dryer is now heating properly. For prevention, clean the lint trap and dryer duct thoroughly to remove buildup that can cause overheating. First, ensure safety by unplugging the dryer from the power source. Then, access the heating element housing by removing the back panel or front, depending on your model. Carefully disconnect the wires from the terminals of the old heating element. Note the wire colors and positions for reconnection. Then, remove the faulty heating element from its housing. Place the new heating element into the housing, securing it properly. Reconnect the wires to the terminals exactly as they were on the old element, ensuring tight connections. Reattach the back panel or front cover, ensuring all screws are tightened and seals are in place. Reconnect power and run a test cycle to ensure the dryer heats properly. Monitor for any unusual burning smell during the first cycle, which may indicate an issue. Replacing the gas igniter requires caution. First, disconnect the power by unplugging the dryer. Next, shut off the gas supply using the gas valve. Turn the valve to the off position. Locate and access the gas igniter, which is usually behind the lower front panel. Carefully disconnect the wiring harness from the igniter. Remove the old igniter by unscrewing or unclipping it from its mounting. Install the new igniter in the same position as the old one. Reconnect the wiring harness to the new igniter securely. Turn the gas supply back on by opening the gas valve. Test for gas leaks by applying soapy water to connections. Bubbles indicate a leak. Always prioritize safety. If you're unsure about any step, consult a qualified technician. To prevent future heating issues, clean your dryer's lint trap after every use. Inspect and clean the vent duct annually to maintain proper airflow. Also ensure proper airflow around the dryer by keeping it clear of obstructions. According to experts, 70% of dryer fires result from heating component failures. Regular maintenance can extend the lifespan of your dryer and prevent costly repairs. Use a multimeter to always test continuity before assuming any part is bad.